honestly, guys, I don't even know how to do this video. I just don't know how to do this video because it's a hard video. Growing up is like I had no refuge. Every how I turned, there was just somebody to do something to me. I was my father's second biological child. The one before me is a girl, and then me. I never felt loved. I never felt appreciated. Growing up, all I got was people were always shouting at me. People were always finding a way to do something to me, to hurt me, to make me feel ashamed, to scare me. My father was constantly scaring me. And he was proud saying it. I don't know if he didn't realize what he was doing, but he was very proud saying it. I remember there was a time, even as I'm older, he used to say, "Oh, we used to scare Pearl with the fish. We used to tell her, Pearl, if you eat the fish is gonna eat your belly. It's gonna eat everything in your belly." And you were afraid to eat that fish. You wouldn't eat the fish. Why would you scare a child like this, knowing she was scared? And then, as an older person, you coming to tell me that. Can you imagine how that made me feel? One day they went to the farm and asked me to cook dinner. Nobody taught me how to cook food. I just knew I had to cook dinner. There was this, that, and the other, and I had to cook it. Me being me, very obedient, decided I'm gonna cook the food. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna try. I cooked the food. When my father got home, he ate the food. When he tasted the food was missing some salt. Instead of my father saying, "Paul, good try, but next time, taste it before, add some more salt to it," my father started to tell me. My father was so upset because the food was missing a little bit of salt. I don't know how to cook. You've never taught me how to cook. My father bashed me. My father told me all sorts of things. And my father had this voice where everybody could hear, this loud voice, strong voice, everybody could hear. And the icing on the cake was, "I need to send you to Marianne home where you can cook for the people at the home. They are the one with high blood pressure, so you will not need to put salt in the food." Guys, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Everybody started to laugh at me. I was the joke of the town. I cried so much. I'm like, I don't even know how to cook. You asked me to cook food. I did the best that I could. My whole life, they picked on me. My whole life, they picked on me. I started working, going to work. One Friday, work was closing. They were having a get together for the employees. I stayed behind. When a van came to pick us up and drop me off by my area, my father was waiting for me by the road. And in front of everybody, my father took again with me. My father told me so many things. Why? The tank of gas. I'm not the only child. Remember, I am not the only child. But the gas had finished. The propane gas had finished. And I don't know why he didn't go buy it, because you're standing by the road. You could have easily gone and buy the gas. I was not one to go out. They were not sending me nowhere. So I decided, okay, I am old enough to work. This is the last day of work. People are telling me to stay back. Pearl, stay back, stay back. Come on, you're not going nowhere. Stay back. I stayed back. And when I reached by the road, in front of the driver and the other employees who were in the van, because that van, they were transporting the employees. My father told me so many things in front of people. I felt so ashamed. And I just started to go home walking as fast as I could. I honestly don't know what the people said, but I had to go back to face these same people that I work with. My father had no care in the world. My father abused me emotionally, mentally. My father abused me. It seems like my father was going through a hard time, and all his problems, he took it out on me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be upset with this video. How dare you talk about it? But let me tell you guys something. When I was going through all what I was going through, where were you guys? Where were you when I was going through it? Did you ever stand up for me? Did you? None of you stood up for me. Today I am talking about what happened to me. All of you are upset. A lot of you knew what my father was doing. None of you stood up. None of you told him, Julian, don't do that. Don't talk to the child that way. None of you did it. But how dare Pearl put the family to shame? How dare Pearl take it and put it on YouTube? Where were you when I was going through what I was going through? Yes, you. Where were you when I was going through what I was going through? A little girl. All she wanted was her father's love, her father's attention, and she never got it. Where were you? I'm not putting the family to shame. The family put themselves to shame. They chose to do it to a child. I was a child when they did that to me. My mother beating me. Took the coconut thing and beat me with it. With all that rage and anger, when she was not satisfied, what did she do? She dropped it down, held my hand, and beat me. Left a big bite mark on my arm. Seized on me like I had done something to my mother that was so outrageous. What did I do to my mother? Huh? Calling me behind the house. Pearl, come. When I go behind the house, what did she do to me? Call her. I called her. I tell her I'm here. Open the door. When I opened the door, she had just finished peeing in a thing. When I opened the door, she took that same pee she just finished peeing and splashed it in my face. What did I do to my mother? Why did she do that? Up to a day like today, I am still wondering, why did she do that to me? What did I do? Today she'll tell you she does not remember. What did I do to any one of them? Growing up, I was so miserable, so traumatized. This is the song I used to sing. I'm nobody's child. Nobody wants me. I'm nobody's child. People come for children, and when they see me, you know the song. Sing it. Go back to the lyrics. That's what used to comfort me when I was little, singing that song out loud. Where were you? Where were you guys? All of you who's talking about why is she putting on YouTube? Why not? I used to think, to comfort myself, that the Queen of England is my mother. And I was switch at birth. But one day, she will come and get me. The Queen of England is white. I am black. But anything to soothe my mind, anything to comfort me. These are the things that I went through. I never felt loved. I never felt appreciated, no matter how much I tried to get their attention. Nothing I did was good enough. Nothing I did was good enough. And I should not talk about it. I should die with it. I should choke on it. Hmm? That would make you guys feel better. I didn't bring shame on my family. I didn't ask my family to do that to me. They chose to do it. They chose to do that to me. Abuse me, a child. I was supposed to be protected. I was supposed to be loved. I felt unworthy. I felt like nothing. I felt like I didn't belong. I always wished I was somebody else. I'm not me. Why would anybody do that to a child? Why? Your problem is not with me. Your problem is with God, not me. And by the grace of God, He kept me. He kept me. God, that was the one constant I had. It was God. He gave me the voice to sing. And they tried to shut me down every time. Singing was bringing comfort to me. Tried to shut me down every time I started to sing. Shut up. You're going to make the rain fall. You don't have a nice voice. You cannot sing. You think I want to go back there? But for me to move on, I must. When my mother was giving me a plate of food, I had to hide it so my father wouldn't see. Because he was quarreling all the time. I had nothing. I had nothing. I had nothing. I was a nobody. I was nobody's child. When I sit and I think about the things that has happened to me, only by the grace of God. I did not take my life, only by the grace of God. I was desperate for love from my parents. I was not treated right. I was not treated right. You think God didn't see? You think God is not still watching? And now I'm doing this and everybody angry? Hmm? Nobody can manipulate me no more? The manipulations, it's not working no more? God has a limit. Everything has a limit. I don't even want to do this, but I must do it. Be careful the way you treat your children. They will not stay little forever. They will grow up. The memories, it's not just going to magically disappear. The memories are going to be there. The memories are going to haunt them until they decide, I want better. And I got to fight for myself. To any one of you out there who has gone through childhood abuse and trauma, you are not alone. You did not deserve what they did to you. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be happy. And you deserve to talk. Because what people do not understand is when you don't talk about what's happened to you, it's like you are in a pressure cooker. And eventually, that pressure cooker is going to explode. It will explode. Don't wait for that to happen. Speak and tell your story. You didn't ask nobody to do these things to you. They chose to do it. And they have to face the consequences of their choice. We did not choose for that to happen to us. They chose it. And they are praying now. We don't talk. We are going to bring shame on the family. They're going to say we are not good. We are wicked. We are vengeful. But you know, deep down in your heart, it's not about revenge. It's not about wickedness. It's not about putting nobody to shame. But you got to do what you must do for your sanity, for your healing, for your mental health. They don't understand it, or they just don't care. I have to talk about it. And I am talking about it today. And please, don't nobody call me and tell me you have not forgiven. That is not about not forgiving. Forgiving somebody does not mean that you just brush it all off. The forgiving somebody doesn't mean, oh, you forget all about it. There's no way you can forget about it. I'm not condoning what nobody has done. I am not hiding what nobody has done. That is not what forgiveness is all about. Why do you guys don't want people to talk about what's happened to them? It's too ugly? It's too hard? What about us? What about us who've gone through it? It's not hard for us? We should choke on it? What happened to me? It was done by my family, by my parents. Parents who were supposed to love me, protect me, and take care of me. They chose to do that to me. They chose this, not me. And here I am as an adult speaking about what has happened to me. I can't just generalize it. I have to speak it. I must speak it. Why don't you who have done wrong make peace with it and say, I am sorry? And I think that everybody should have a right to say what happened to them. It's not only those who have had the good parents, the parents who love them, the parents who are doing things for them, the parents who showed them this and showed them that. You praise all of these children. Why? Because they're coming back to say what their parents did for them. What about us who didn't have that? But all we had was abuse and trauma. We are not allowed to speak. We are not allowed to speak. We are the ugly ducklings. We should stay quiet in our corner. That's what we got throughout our lives. That's what we got. And I believe it's okay to speak about it.